Good morning, Westworld fans. El Stevo here. Hope you're all good out there. I'm very good myself. It's a lovely, sunny but cold autumn morning here in the UK. It's around 10:30. Just settling in for a lovely, chilled out Sunday. I was due to bring you this video yesterday, but unfortunately my youngest daughter has got chicken pox, so she's been really poorly, bless her, for the last 2 days. So I just have not had the time. I've been up most of the night the last couple of nights, so hence the red monster and the tired look. But this video is coming to you the day that episode 6 or 7 airs. Ed Harris, who plays the Man in Black, says this episode 7 is a complete game changer for Westworld. So before that hits our screens this evening, I'll bring you this video on the dual timelines theory in Westworld and why I think there is 100% dual timelines in this show. Just excuse me 1 second. Basically, Westworld, I believe, is one continuous storyline throughout the show. I believe that it has a beginning, a middle and an end, but I believe that the two main narratives that we see in the show, one is set in the past, just not long after the park was created, and I believe one is set in the present day. Basically, the one with Teddy and Dolores as they are now, Teddy and the Man in Black as they are now, is set in the present day, along with the scenes with Maeve and Bernard and Teresa and Dr. Ford, etc. at the moment. Now, why do I believe this? Well, a lot of the evidence is right there in front of you if you are willing to look for it. Luckily, I've written a lot down for you, so it's all good. Basically, one of the first things is there's no Hector in William and Logan's timeline. There's no Teddy in William and Logan's timeline. Both of them are in the current timeline with the Man in Black. The Man in Black also says to Teddy that you seem too market tested, which is a term that Logan used to William. So is that a term that William has gained from Logan and used as the years have gone on and he's holidayed more and more in the park. Now, when William and Logan arrive in Westworld, the Westworld logo is totally different to what it is now in the present day scenes. So the logo, if you look, it looks more modern now. And also when they arrive, the Union, when William and Logan arrive, the Union are conscripting for the army. Yet in the first episode, when Teddy arrives, the sheriff is looking for Hector. Now, how is that possible if they're arriving at the same time, on the same day? We know that the loops do change, but they don't change with that kind of regularity, and it takes a lot of work to program all the hosts for a new loop, so they can't change them that quickly. So next part is Maeve. Now, we know that Maeve has been the hostess of the brothel for around 10 years. But when William and Logan arrive, we see the usual hookers at the brothel, but we see no Maeve whatsoever during their arrival. The wanted posters around the town when William and Logan arrive are different people and completely different style to what we see in the present day. Oh, what else have we got here? I think that's pretty much it for the subtle differences when they arrive. Also, the war that's going on. When Man in Black is talking to Teddy, he says that he's fought before, so that would say that he has fought when the war was going on when William and Logan arrived. Obviously, this is tying into the William is Man in Black theory as well. Basically, the Man in Black is known, he says that he's known Lawrence for absolutely years and says that they're friends. And basically, in episode 5, I think it was, Man in Black kills Lawrence to save Teddy. But then, not 3 or 4 minutes later in the theme of the show, William, Logan and Dolores meet El Lazo, who is none other than Lawrence. So what basically trying to say here is that William Dolores and Logan meeting El Lazo is the Man in Black meeting Lawrence for the very first time. And when they get on the train at the end, William and Dolores meet him, and I believe that's where William and Lawrence become friends. But also, in the teaser for episode 6, we saw William going up to some conscripts who are attacking Logan with a very, very particular knife. Now, who was that? Who did that knife belong to that we saw in the past episode? None other than the Man in Black. It's exactly the same knife that the Man in Black threatens Dr. Ford with in the bar when he's there with Teddy. It's exactly the same knife. Now, why would William have the same knife that Man in Black has got 30 years later? Unless they were the same person, of course. Next, when Man in Black is talking to Lawrence, he says, "There is not a man alive that would take the tone with me that you do, maybe in a past life." This could possibly be implying that in a past life people used to disrespect him. We see that William is kind of on a Breaking Bad journey with him and Logan. He's Logan's subordinate. He takes orders, but he's starting to break bad. He threatens Logan, they leave him behind. He really is taking his role in the park. It's like his dark side is growing. So I absolutely 100% think that William is the Man in Black, and we are seeing a past narrative. One other thing that absolutely the smoking gun for me on this is when the Man in Black, Dr. Ford and Teddy are all around the table drinking, and the Man in Black, obviously he knows about the maze, and he says, "This would have happened before if I hadn't have stopped it for you." Now, what I believe is, we know that Dolores is looking for the maze and William is helping her, and Logan was, but he's not now. I believe that Dolores will go to find the maze, and whatever she finds there, at the very last second, William will stop her from doing what Arnold is telling her to do in her mind. And I believe we'll find out that that was in the complete past, and now the Man in Black, who was William, stopped Dolores from doing that, has come back to the park to find the maze, to finish the job that Dolores was going to do 30 years ago. I believe that's why Dr. Ford is trying to find adversaries, hence Wyatt. I believe that's why Man in Black took Dolores into the barn and said it's about time we reacquainted. I believe that's why he was disappointed that Dolores didn't remember him. I believe that's why he's shocked that Teddy has become badass, because he's always known Teddy to not be so badass. I just think that is absolutely, for me, the smoking gun is the conversation that Dr. Ford and the Man in Black had. Obviously, like I said, there's loads of other little bits of evidence dotted around. Obviously, we've seen all kinds, like the wanted posters and the war as well that was going on. They're just, I think it's the most convincing theory that we've got on Westworld at the moment. Obviously, if I've missed anything, please give me a comment. I'd love to have a chat with you guys in the comment section. I'm really hyped for tonight's episode. Ed Harris said it's going to be a game changer. Every episode of this has been a game changer so far. Please subscribe, share with your friends, like the video. Like I said, my daughter's been really poorly, but I really wanted to get this one out because I believe it's important, and it's the only major theory I've not done a video on yet. Yeah, I will bring you my review of episode 7 tomorrow. Hope you're all looking forward to that. Other than that, guys, enjoy your Sunday, chill out to the max, and I'll catch you all on the flip side. It's El Stevo with a video for the dual timeline theories for Westworld. Peace.